Yeah, April the wax queen crown made of smoke. Drip game, heavy scents hit, no joke. Candles lit, the room's a kaleidoscope. Vanilla dreams and lavender hope. Yeah, melting blocks, I'm the fragrance dealer. Wax flow stick, call me the
Welcome back, wax friends, and welcome to the Wax Slayer. My name's April. So we just concluded Scentsy World Tour today, and you guys buckle up because we have a lot to discuss. There are a lot of changes happening, and yes, I am in my jammies and my robe because you guys, it is in the teens here, and I'm cold and I'm comfy, and this is real life, and I need to kind of, adjust to everything that's happening. Okay, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive on in. I'm going to give you a basic rundown and try to get into some detail, at least everything that we know so far with what's happening to the catalog, what's happening with some consultant news, some new products that are coming, which are exciting. I mean, just a lot to digest. So nobody panic yet. Take a deep breath and let's go ahead and talk about what the heck is happening in the wax world. Okay, let's address again another elephant in the room, and I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about catalog changes. There are some major changes happening, and I'll give you my opinion on it when I'm done talking about it. So first and foremost, there is no longer going to be a spring, summer, and a fall, winter catalog. We're going to have one catalog, one core catalog throughout the year. It's going to be a perennial catalog, which basically means it's going to be annual. It says it's going to, I do have notes here, you guys, because it's a lot. Year-round fragrance staples. I've noticed that they are very fresh, scent-heavy fragrances. And let's go ahead and just talk about what will be coming back in the annual catalog. And I am going to have a graphic up over here so you can follow along. I do have my notes. I'm going to read them out loud to you guys. First thing though, there are some changes with the scent categories. Most are the same, but a few things did change. So we do have the citrus still, the fruity, the floral, the fresh, the woods. Now we no longer have spice. It is now called the cozy section, and we no longer have a bakery section, but it is now called the gourmands. Okay, this is just in alphabetical order. So things that are coming back: aloe water and cucumber, Amazon rain, baked apple pie, banana nut bread, yay, barefoot beach, black raspberry vanilla, blue grotto, blue skies and bergamot, blueberry cheesecake, bonfire beach, thank goodness, Bora Bora blossom, by the sea, camu camu, cinnamon bear, cinnamon vanilla, clean breeze, clothesline, cocoa cashmere, I like that, Luna, magnolia linen, mochadoodle, mystery man, newborn nursery, ocean shimmer, orange dreamsicle will be carrying on, palm trees and ocean breeze, paradise punch, petals and peaches, pink pineapple and sugar, pink berry sandalwood. Now a new one, and you guys, there's only 3 new scents coming to the core catalog, y'all, just 3. A new one is saltwater and saffron, which sounds really interesting, seagrass and sand, which is intriguing, Sorrento breeze, summerberry melon, sun-drenched cotton, coconut blossom, coconut lemongrass, cozy cardigan. I'm happy about that because I do love me a cozy cardigan. Cozy vanilla. So cozy vanilla was it was actually a fragrant or a candle scent. It's like warm vanilla, sandalwood, and I think like a suede. So I'm excited that that one is coming to a wax bar. Cypress and citron, desert twilight, freshwater sage, go-go mango, golden sunflower fields, hibiscus pineapple, island bloom, Italian sunshine, jammy time, Johnny Appleseed, just breathe, lemon sugar and sage, lilacs and violets, lucky and love, sun-kissed citrus, sweet lime and peach, sweet pea and freesia, thunderstorm, yay, thunderstorm, tropical coconut nectar, vanilla bean buttercream, vanilla rose, very vanilla, watermelon tangerine, Weathered Leather, Welcome Home, Wild White Amber Antique, a new one, Wild Citrus and Sugarcane, which I believe was actually like, wasn't it like Wild for Wildflowers or something like that? I don't know. It's like new, but I think it's just a renamed scent, actually. I'm pretty sure they said that. And then Winterberry Apple Tea is going to carry over to the springs, or to the annual catalog. Okay, now you guys, you're saying to yourself, wait, okay, April, one catalog a year, where the heck are the fall winter scents? Okay, I am glad you asked, because in addition to the annual catalog, the year-round single catalog, they are going to have some other things, and do have some graphics for that as well. But before we dive into that, I do want to just kind of go over what is not coming back from the spring summer catalog. Okay, no particular order, just what I have in here. Cocoa lime is not coming back. Key lime and grapefruit, lemon lime fizz, lemon sorbet, peach and grapefruit mimosa, pineapple mango. I mean, this is shocking. Berry sweet, pina colada cha-cha, rainbow sherbet, sippin' poolside, skinny dippin', strawberry bliss, summer moonlight sun castles, sunshine mango, bloomin' marvelous, evening sky, heirloom rose, kindness, moon orchid, wild cherry and sakura, bamboo and rainfall, cocoa for coconuts, or cocoa nuts for coconuts. I can never say that. Let's see, Lake My Day, Make a Splash, Mint Fields, Water Lily and Bergamot, Coastal Sunset, Cake Me to Paradise, and Vanilla Amber. Okay, that's a lot, you guys. That is a lot, and we only got a few new scents. Okay, now, what I was talking about before, and I'll put a graphic up over here. In addition to that core catalog, we're also going to get a seasonal fragrance insert, which throughout the year, and it's going to basically supplement the main catalog. Now, this is where we're going to see a lot of those fall winter scents that we love and want, and I'm going to assume they're going to be a lot of the older fall winter scents that we had last year and probably other years. You know, I'm sure we're going to have some kind of pumpkin, maybe pumpkin cinnamon swirl, pumpkin roll. I don't know the details, but that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. There are going to be fall winter fragrances, but they're not going to introduce them in like the annual catalog. It's going to be a special little mini catalog, basically. And I have a graphic, and let me see if I wrote it down in my notes, I hope. If not, you'll see it there. I have like the months that it's going to come. I think it was like, was it September or August through December? So it's like a big period of time that we're going to have that. So there's still that. So don't panic yet. I think we're going to be okay. Also, we're going to have something that's new, and it's called the monthly edit, and I will have some pictures over here for you guys as well. And basically what that is it is a special curated collection that has the warmer of the month, the scent of the month, plus some additional new fragrances. And I actually have some examples of what is going to be for like March and for April. And I just want to make sure I have all my notes down over here so you guys can see them. Okay. Yeah. So let me pull something up real quick, you guys. I'm sorry. I tried to be organized. I really did. And let me just go into my Canva, because I put it in my Canva. Oh, hold on. Okay. So March monthly edit is going to be called Into the Garden, and it looks like there's like 3 warmers and a couple of scents. I can't read what the scents are, but I'll put a picture of it here. And then the next one is in April, and it is a coastal theme, and it has some coastal warmers and some coastal themed scents. Here's a picture of it, and everything is not super sharp. It's kind of grainy because of that's the images that they gave us for World Tour. We had to take a screenshot real fast, and everything was blurry, I think intentionally, so we didn't know exactly what the scents were, and they were just booking it, man. They were so fast with it. So that's another thing that we'll be getting every single month, called the monthly edit, that is going to be somewhat of a themed new release of warmers and wax bars. Okay, so we still have that, or we have that, which is a new thing. We're still gonna have some LTOs. We're gonna still have Halloween and holiday collections, so that's good. And then we're gonna have, in addition to that, other LTOs that are gonna be coming up. And I am gonna talk about the LTOs in a little bit, and some of them are really great. So just to recap, we're gonna have the perennial products, or the annual catalog, which is kind of limited, not a whole lot of scents. Seems like it's very spring, summer heavy. But we are going to have additional products coming that are very seasonal. We're going to have the season fragrance insert, which is from August to December. We're going to have Halloween products. We're going to have holiday products. We're going to have the monthly edit products, which has warmers and fragrances. We're still going to have LTOs like the Valentine's Day collection, the Easter collection, Bring Back My Bar, which is going to be May through September, or May and September, and then some random collaborative launches. Okay, so that is like the big thing. Probably one of the biggest changes that is happening is just the catalog. It's a lot, you guys. I know it's a lot. Okay. Another thing I wanted to kind of touch on are some basic decor line changes that they are doing. So they have kind of 4 categories now. They're called the product decor lines. And the first one is, and I have a graphic over here for you guys, the warm and grounded. And these are warmers that are grounded, earthy, cozy, and natural. And I have a feeling like we might have some scents coming in those kind of genres as well. The next one is the enliven or vibrant decor line. It's vibrant, it's unique, and it's creative style warmers and scented bars. The next one is the inspire or refined line, and this is refined, elegant, intentional, and minimalist. And then finally we have the classic or timeless line, and that is timeless, traditional, and welcoming. Okay, and we do actually have some detail for at least the classic or timeless line, because I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. We do have a collection coming up in February 9th to be exact. Okay, so lots to go over still. Let's see, what do I want to talk about next? Okay, why don't we talk about some of the LTOs that are coming out, and then we're going to talk about the Whiff box for February, and then some major consultant news about PRV again. Okay, so some of the LTOs, we're going to start with February 1st of all. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have is something called a classic Scentsy collection that is coming out February 9th. Have a picture of it right here for you guys. It has 3 warmers and 3 new fragrances. The warmers are the Indigo Ginger Jar, the Lace and Light, and the Petite Ruffle. I think that Petite Ruffle is really pretty. I might get that one. The 3 new fragrances are Amber Oak and Suede, Blushing Blooms and Silk, and Cotton Blossom and Cedar. So again, this is the timeless or the classic line, traditional, welcoming, themed collection. All right. Also coming out February 9th is the Disney Love Story Wax Collection. And here's a picture. I do not have the scent notes for these bars. I don't even have the scent names. All I know is that this is what they look like, and there are 6 scents, okay? I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I think they might be kind of fun. As far as I'm aware, you have to get the whole 6 bars. I could be wrong. They haven't said, but it just kind of sounded like it, okay? course, you'd be able to add them to your Scentsy Club if you want them individually, but as far as I could tell, I think it's like a whole shebang collection, okay, I think. All right, that's February 9th. February 23rd, this one is awesome. The Disney Princess Frog collection. Oh, it's so cute. I do have a picture for it right here. Doesn't have any details on it, but yeah, I think that one's gonna be cute. Okay, February 23rd, we have the Easter collection coming out. I do have a picture for it right here. Again, it's grainy, I'm sorry, but that's all that they gave us. We're gonna have some new warmers. We have the Cotton Gingham Blue Mini Warmer, the Verdant Escape Scentsy Warmer, the Egg Scentsy Warmer, which is kind of cute, and then 3 new fragrances. Cloudberry and Dandelion Tea, Pomegranate and Poppy, and Wild Honeysuckle and Willow. Those all sound very floral. They do not sound right up my alley, so if you're a floral lover, you might be happy. If you're more of a fruity girl or a bakery lover, like me, you might not be loving that. And it will come out in bars, pods, scent circles. And the Wild Honeysuckle and Willow will also come out in a tulip yellow candle. And then there's also gonna be a cleaning bundle in pink lemon water. All right, so that's coming up in February. Let's see, I thought I had other news, maybe not. Let me see. Okay, now let's talk about the the February Whiff box. Okay, so I do have a picture of it right here, and I'm going to tell you guys the details. Number one, it is a Valentine's Day themed Whiff box. It retails for $48, but you can get it for 35 bucks. A little less if you get it in your Scentsy Club. You'll get 10% off and cheaper shipping. So it does have, and I have a picture of it, it's really cute, the exclusive Soaring Hearts mini warmer. I think that's really, really cute. And then there is a Scentsy bar that is not available yet, but will be coming out in March. And it's actually gonna be a March edit fragrance. And that's Magnolia and Vanilla Woods Scentsy bar. And the scent notes are lemon, magnolia, and sandalwood. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I like to have eye contact, but this is all new to me, new info. And then there's gonna be one of the Disney Love Stories bar. So we're gonna get an LTO bar, and that is Disney Together Forever Scentsy bar, and it was described as like a very like fruit punchy type of a scent. And then we're gonna get the Pink Berry Sandalwood body wash right there. So that is, again, the February Whiff box, Valentine's Day themed, and that will be available February 1st, tomorrow. Oh, and I should have told you guys, my brain is just all over the place right now. The new catalog will be starting on March 1st, okay? So I think tomorrow we're gonna have more info on like scent notes for some of the few new scents that we're gonna get. Again, it's only 3, but yeah. Hopefully we'll get some more pictures of like the warmers, and I'll definitely put that in my Facebook group, Wax Slayer After Dark. If you are not in that group, you should head over there because we talk a lot of stuff about wax, Scentsy, vendor, everything. A lot of good info in there. Okay, and then there's some other news, which is like directly for consultants, and that is they are changing the PRV requirements for February and March from 250 PRV to 200 PRV. So we're going back to the way that it was in order to stay active. Now they said it's temporary, but there is a possibility, depending on how well it goes, that they might make it permanent, which I personally hope they do, because I think that would, you know, I preferred the 200 PRV. That way you could get your 25% if you are a, you know, the lifetime certified consultant, get your 25% commission versus just 20% if you don't hit that 250 threshold. I'm hoping they keep it that way. I think that would be the right thing to do. Let me know in the comments below how you feel. But you guys, that's the basics that I have. Leave a comment below. How are you feeling? Like, I know in my Wax Slayer After Dark group, everyone was freaking out at first. And I have to tell you, at first, I was freaking out too, because I missed my virtual link because they had different times for different time zones. And it was like 3 different links. And mine was the first one, and I thought mine was at 11, but Pacific was at 11. And it wasn't, they weren't all hosted at the same time. They staggered it. It was really odd. But my friend Steph helped a sister out, and she was able to stream it for me so I could watch the whole thing again. And after seeing that, I was like, okay, because we were all freaking out in Wax Slayer After Dark, like, oh my God, what is happening? But no, I think we're going to be okay. And the reason why I think that is because we're going to have that main catalog, which it is super spring, summer heavy. And it's not a lot of new scents. They took a lot of shit out, you guys. But we are going to get some additional things. We are going to get like a supplemental fall winter mini catalog. And I think that's what that special insert is going to be coming in. What was it, August through December? I think that's where we're going to get a lot of those fall winter bars. I'm sure a lot of the old favorites are going to be coming back from, last catalog, plus hopefully some new ones. I don't know, but I think that's how they're kind of doing it. And then with the monthly edit, new scents come in every single month. And then that's in addition to any of the LTOs that we're going to have, any Bring Back My Bars. So I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, it's a lot to digest, you guys. But I'm not going to panic quite yet. Yeah. And again, I will put all of my favorite fall winter scents into my Scentsy Club for sure, just because I definitely don't want to be without those, just in case those ones don't come back, during their special, seasonal insert in August. I think it's going to be all right, but just in case, I'm going to cover my butt. Okay. So leave a comment below. how are you feeling? It's a lot, you guys, a lot of changes. I guess the good news perhaps is, it seems like, they're kind of backpedaling a little bit on that 250 PRV. Hopefully they're going to keep it just at 200. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, leave a comment below how you're feeling. Which scents are you most devastated for? At least like spring, summer ones that didn't come back. I'll tell you right off the bat, Skinny Dippin', although I did put that one in my club. You guys, it's like when we had that special vault, all of those spring, summer bars that were in that vault, those were the bars that did not come back for this catalog. So it was kind of like, I think they kind of threw us a bone, and we kind of had an inkling of like, oh crap, I think these aren't coming back. And yeah, they didn't come back. So yeah, Skinny Dippin', Pina Colada Cha Cha, Cake Me to Paradise. I'm kind of shocked. Those ones were so good, but they are on my club, thank goodness. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.